Legless lizards. Did you know some lizards don't have legs? Legless lizards look like snakes. You have to look closely to tell them apart. But legless lizards have eyes that move. They also have ear holes. Snakes don't have these. So if we look at the photograph, it tells us the name of the legless. Here it says it's a European legless lizard, and it gives us a little diagram. So it shows us, it's pointing that there's the eyelid and there's the ear hole. This one is the rough grain snake. There is no eyelid and no ear hole on the outside. Hide and seek. Can you find the lizards? Lizards are good at hiding. They can look like trees, leaves, flowers, and rocks. They can look like moss and sand too. Here is the Jackson's chameleon. Camouflage keeps lizards safe. Predators can't see them. And so the tail term here, a predator is an animal that eats other animals. And another tail term is a camouflage, an animal's natural color or shape that helps it hide from an enemy. So this leaf-tailed gecko does a great job of camouflaging. If you can see, this is the head. Here is the eye and the body. Look at me. But lizards don't always hide. Lizards like to show off too. They want to get noticed by a mate. And the tail term here says that a mate is a partner to have babies with. Some proudly show their colorful skin. Some sing, and some lizards just try to look big and strong. So the caption on this photo is a warty chameleon. Great escapes. These lizards scare off their enemies when they make a quick getaway. So a nasty trick. The horned-toed lizard shoots blood from its eyes, but the lizard is not hurt. It's just a trick. Bad bite. The Gila monster is a poisonous lizard. Its bite is painful. It can make other animals sick. Going up to the top here, scary costume. The frilled lizard puffs out its collar. It stands on its back legs. It hisses loudly and it runs fast. Losing a tail. An animal bites a gecko's tail. The tail falls off. The enemy watches it twitch on the ground. The lizard escapes. A new tail will grow back in its place. And a tail term here, poisonous, is something that can cause hurt, illness, or death. Biggest and smallest. The biggest lizard is the Komodo dragon. An adult is longer than a picnic table. In the caption here, a Komodo dragon can grow to 10 feet long. And the tail term, prey, an animal that is eaten by another animal. It has sharp claws and teeth. It eats large prey like water buffalo. It sometimes eats other Komodo dragons. The smallest lizard is the dwarf gecko. It's a little more than a ½ inch long. That's about the size of a pushpin. So here's the photo of the William dwarf gecko. And then here they show you a picture. This is the actual size of how small it is. That's amazing. Lots of lizards. There are more than 3,000 kinds of lizards on Earth. They are each special in their own way. Let's hear it for the lizards. So here is an Asian water monitor, a skink lizard, a leopard gecko, a green tree monitor. What in the world? These pictures show close-up views of lizardy things. Use the hints below to help you figure out what's in the pictures, and the answers are on page 31. So number 1, the hint, this can grip a rock or branch easily. So this would be a foot. Number 2, these protect lizards in many ways. Scales. Number 3, the hint, some lizards have one that grows back. That would be a tail. Number 4, hint, the gecko blank stick to walls and ceilings. So toes. Number 5, hint, not all lizards catch food with their blank. This one does not. Tongues. And the last one, number 6, hint, like you, lizards have a lid to cover this. Eye. So we're at the end of our story, and here you can see a glossary. So that gives us definitions of words we read throughout the story. So it helps us to understand what camouflage is, mate, predator, prey, poisonous, and scales. And that's the end of our story.